Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started because I gotta catch up from what happened last week. Like I said, I am so sorry, Pisces. All of y'all that's getting y'all shit late, I am so sorry, but I'm still gonna do it. So it just means that this week you gonna get 2 readings. So you gonna get a little bit more love than you didn't get none last week, but you gonna get double the love this week, okay? All right, so welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're gonna do your weekly love reading. I know it's late, sweetheart. I am sorry again. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, this is for Pisces Spirit. What is the information that you have for Pisces, please? Oh, wait a minute. I can't start yet. Hold on, Pisces. Okay, new people. Number one, this is a general reading. Some of the shit I say is going to resonate. Some of the stuff I say is not going to resonate, right? So this is for the new and the old people, a disclaimer. Because some of y'all old heads forget, y'all, I don't know if you forget or whatever, or because a lot of the stuff that I say may resonate with you and you start to think that this is your personal reading or that every reading, everything I say is going to resonate with you. It's not going to happen. Even new people, that's not going to happen all the time. Sometimes it'll seem like Spirit is reading directly to you, but sometimes, it's not going to happen. Okay, also, if you're new here, 2 rules. Number 1, I fucking cuss. I drop the F-bomb. I say all kinds of shit. This is designed to fucking trigger you because this is not your fairy tale fucking tarot channel. If that's what you want, you gotta go down the street and get that because you ain't gonna get it here. I will tell you what is supposed to happen, but I will also tell you what the fuck you gotta do in order to get it because nothing in this collective comes for free. So if you somebody that don't like to work or you somebody that don't want to, you expect everything to be handed to you and you don't have to do anything to get it, this ain't the fucking place for you. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? Number 2, if you think you're Steven Spielberg, you think you fucking James Cameron, and you think you want to come in here, this is my house. You don't get to come in here and tell me where the fuck to put my furniture because you don't live here, you don't pay no rent. So same thing, I would never come to your house and disrespect you like that, okay? I have manners. I was raised by someone who taught me how to act, okay? But some of y'all act like y'all forgot y'all fucking home bringing the way you was brought up, okay? And you come into people's shit and you want to say all kinds of stuff. Not up in here, new people, okay? But if you want to be respectful, I'll be respectful back. Well, within reason. When it comes to this shit, we gonna talk about it. It's gonna get raw. It's gonna get whatever it's gonna get. But also, if you can handle those two things I just told you, welcome. Then maybe you might belong here. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started, Pisces. Like I said, again, I apologize for the lateness. All right. Hey, Ben, how you doing? He say, bring it, Leigh. See, the old heads understand. They know what this is about. They know it's raw up in here that we don't fucking pull no punches. All right, so you got dryer that fell out here. It says balance, enjoyment. It says build a cycle of release, feel fresh with a lighter heart. So Spirit is telling you there's some things that you need to release in your life so that you can move on, so you can be open and you can be ready for this new person that is coming into your life, okay? All right, let's clarify. Hold on. Hello, everybody. I hope you are well. Come in here and say hey to me. Don't just be looking at me. Let me know you in here so I can say hello to you. Come on, don't be scared. I don't bite unless you come up in here biting me, and then I bite your ass back. But it is what it is. Okay, so we got interference showing up here. It says, as you face your interference, you recognize what is holding you back from attracting a healthy and loving relationship. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to add another. Hold on. I'm sorry, Pisces. I'm gonna have to add another rule. Please don't come in here asking me no personal questions. If you want to be read, there is a link in the description box below. I read 13 readings plus 8 live, which is 14 times a dang week. It's almost 20 hours worth of readings. If you don't want to pay for a reading, that is the only free option I have. If you want me to tell you anything from Spirit and it's not a part of these free readings, there must be an energy exchange. I don't do no freebies unless it's the weekly reading, okay? Because when I read you, I get in depth. And there must be an energy exchange. I will not give of myself like that after doing all of this work here every week if you don't give back. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. So if you're looking for the tarot where they give you all that stuff, you're gonna have to go there. Okay? All right. So hey baby doll. Hey Deshauna. Okay, let's go. Like I said, because I'm on here. This is my job. I read for money. Okay? I give y'all all this for free, but I need to live just like everybody else. I feel like some of y'all don't y'all forget that. Y'all forget that. Is we on here reading, we gotta live too. Okay, so we got interfere showing up here. It says, okay, let's try it again, Pisces. I apologize. Okay, it says, as you face your interferes, you recognize what is holding you back from attracting a healthy and loving relationship with others and yourself. Okay, so look, this is about you realizing what the hell is going on in your life. I told you in this collective, if you want to get what it is you want your life to change, you are gonna have to do the very things that scare the fuck out of you. Okay, the scarier this shit is, the more you need to go towards it. When it comes to what you want to do for your career, the scarier it is, that's exactly where you need to go. Okay, it sounds counterintuitive because we all want to run from the shit that scares us, but in here we putting hair. We putting that hair on our chest. That's what spirit is trying to tell you, okay? So if you want balance, you want enjoyment out of life, the first thing you got to start doing is making sure you go towards that happiness. We can't expect it to spontaneously appear, okay? We can't just sit here and be like, oh, I'm just going to be here and the happiness going to come. No, you got to go out and grab it with both hands. So if you don't like where you live, go fucking motherfucking change it. See, I didn't like where I was, so now I'm somewhere different, okay? So you got to do that same thing. You can't be sitting in a place allowing yourself to feel a certain way and not understanding that you made whatever decisions you needed to make in order to be there. So if you can do that, then you can change what you need to change to have a better life. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. I'm looking at the things. Hey, good morning, Pisces girl. All right. So that's what spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. You have the capacity to have enjoyment, to have balance. But like I told you, you got to stop putting everybody else first, Pisces, and put yourself first. This is about what does Pisces want. Don't let nobody sit and tell you that that's fucking selfish. You're supposed to be fucking selfish. If you don't take care of you, who the fuck gonna take care of you? Okay? Yes, I am in a rowdy mood today. If you didn't catch that from the beginning. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this reading. Cause this been weighing on me. I was like, I gotta do these readings. I don't normally get behind like this. But it's all right. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it, Pisces. We're going to give look, you just, like I say, you just going to get double the love this week because I'm still going to put out your reading for this week too. So don't think you finna get shortchanged this week too. All right? And if there's anybody with cancer in here, you're going to get your bonus reading, but I gotta kick off these other readings first. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm hearing Nas in my head. Nas, the rapper. If I rule the world, I free all my sons. I don't know why I hear that song. I love them, baby. Ooh, cracking. I love them, baby. I don't know why I hear that song. It could be for somebody. If it's going through my head, somebody may need to hear it. Because it's been going through my head since I've been talking to y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get all your cards and then we're going to start. Okay, so look, Pisces, this is how we starting out. Five of Swords. I feel like you're in this energy of winning at all costs. So this is about you saying, I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I don't care how, what twists and turns, how I gotta zig and zag. I'm gonna make it happen. That's what I feel like this is talking about. Okay. All right. Then we got Page of Wands showing up here. Fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about, with the Page of Wands, communication coming in. There's going to be a lot of fiery and passionate communication. This person that's coming into your life, like I said, both of you are going to be very, like, instantly attracted to each other. It's going to be, like I said, it's just going to pop off. Like this is what Spirit is saying, okay, with the Page of Wands. A lot of curiosity, a lot of excitement. All right, it's going to come in out of nowhere with the Knight of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Then we also have the Six of Pentacles. So it's going to be equal love, equal give and take, what you rightfully deserve. But you got to get up to this level, okay? Because look, here's your love right here, right? You give good love to me. This is Whitney Houston, right? So this is the good love. But you see, you down here. So Spirit is saying, as you heal, you're going to elevate and eventually you're going to be able to get this love. Okay. All right. But some of y'all got to open yourselves up with the Four of Pentacles here. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Some of y'all got some frenemies. Some of y'all got some frenemies. I don't know if this for the old people, because the old people, y'all ought to know better. Y'all, I shouldn't be hearing nothing about no damn frenemies for y'all. So it could be the new people. Okay. You also have friends coming your way as well. So we have fed up. It says over it, not having it, frustrated. So a lot of you, this could also be talking about with the Five of Swords that, you tired of people fucking with you. Because look at these. These are like toothpicks, right? Look at these toothpicks over these two fish right here. And look at how they looking. Look how worried they are. It could also speak of like you just tired of people poking and prodding you and doing all kinds of fucked up shit when you trying to do right by them, but they doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And I feel like for a lot of you, you just goddamn tired of it. Okay, so look, if you tired, like I tell you what my dad always say, if you tired, sweetheart, then you will stop, right? You will stop. So you're going to have to walk away from these people because I just showed you the bottom of this deck, right? When I was, I didn't show it to you, but I told you it had a frenemy card, right? On the bottom, which is talking about some of you are oblivious, but you got people that are around you that's waiting to fucking snake you. So you of all people, Pisces, need to be listening to your fucking intuition because you a water sign. You one of the most psychic signs in the not in the, I was gonna say in the tarot, in the zodiac. And so because of that, you need to be relying on your shit more than anybody. Okay? All right. So you don't have no excuse not to rely on it. Cause we, the water signs, we know what it's about, right? It's the logical signs that some of them, it ain't everybody, but some of them got to get in line and understand that they need to rely on their emotion and their psychic abilities as well. Okay? All right, hold on. So you better start paying attention to these people that are in your energy. It don't matter how long they've been. I don't care if they gave birth to you. I don't care if they helped create you or whatever the hell Spirit is telling you. Some of y'all are in limbo with this Eight of Cups reversed. It's talking about you having a lack of direction. And I know sometimes y'all space out, Pisces. I know. I understand all of the signs because I've been reading for them for so long, or dealing with people that are from those signs and elements. So sometimes, look, this is talking about you being dishonest with yourself and being dishonest with others. See, okay, we got to stop doing this shit. I keep trying to tell you, stop trying to be other people's motherfucking best friend when they ain't trying to be your best friend, Pisces, okay? We all want to be liked. We all want to be loved, and I get it. But there comes to a point where you got to be willing to lay waste to everything in your fucking life. Because if you want new things, you want better things, you want better experiences, you can't be afraid to tear down the old shit. So we talking about tower moments here. So this in limbo card, you got to stop, look, because it's two fish, right? And y'all swimming in different directions. That's what they say about Pisces, right? So this indecisiveness, you got to snap out of it. You got to snap out of it, Pisces. You have to understand you got to make a fucking decision, okay? If you going to allow these people to keep fucking you over or you going to fucking step away from them. You have to decide this. Nobody else can do this. And if somebody thinks you a bastard or they think you a motherfucker, it's just going to be what it's going to be. Let them think and believe whatever they want to think and believe. Because if you want to have peace of mind, you want to stop feeling fucked over and you want to stop feeling these things, you're going to have to let go of these people that are creating that dynamic in your life. You got to stop being codependent, because that's the card that fell out of the damn deck before I even got on here, was the card that was talking about, because I hear that chain of fools from here. Hold on, let me see if I can find this fucking card, because I want to show you this card that fell out. So Spirit is telling you there is codependency. You're codependent on these people and you thinking that you need these people to fucking be okay. Let me tell you a secret, Pisces. Come close. You don't fucking need anybody. As long as you got your soul, you gonna be okay. As long as you know how to love yourself the right way, you gonna be okay. You can let these frenemies go. You can let these people go who are stabbing you in the back. Because I keep trying to tell you, Pisces, this shit is beneath you. You better than this. But you have to believe this. It's not about what somebody else thinks. You got to stop living your life based on that shit. Okay? And start to ask yourself, what does Pisces want? What's going to make Pisces happy? Fuck what all these other people want. I got to make me happy first. Okay? You got to stop looking for these people out on the outside to make a change in your life when you need to make the change yourself. Okay? All right. So, first card we're going to look at distant past influences. So we got the Page of Pentacles here. Earth sign, someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about the foundation you want to build in love, right? You want something long-term, stable, and committed. You've always wanted this. You've always wanted to have the potential to have all these beautiful things in your life, right? But Spirit is telling you, you got to start off with yourself. You have to create that type of environment for you in your life, okay? All right, so look at there. Look at this shit. Look at this. Your cards are matching and everything. Look at the green. Look at all the green. You're about to step into a very fertile, a very healing period of your life. Pisces is what Spirit is saying. You see that card? It says lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point. This is what you've always wanted. But like I said, you got to be willing to work for it. You gotta learn how to put that indecisive energy behind and figure out how can you make the changes in your life that you need to make that's going to put you on a level so you can get that good love, that cup that's on the table that we were just talking about. Okay. All right. So look, what I was talking about, tower moments. There you go. So this is talking about recent past influences. So it says the tower, Scorpio energy. This is about the playing field being leveled. Like you cutting out all this shit. You got to walk away. You got to let all this shit, you got to burn the bridge. You got to let all this shit self-destruct, because you can't continue to build your life on fucking sand, Pisces. On people who don't give a fuck about you, but you loving on them like they the best thing, the greatest thing since sliced bread. You can't do that no more. That's what Spirit is trying to tell. Look, oh, I can't fucking make it up. I must be goddamn psychic. It says love bombing. Overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain. See, this is why I keep telling you, this is all of us. And I'm not trying to shame you or make you feel like you less than or none of that. I'm trying to wake you the fuck up, Pisces. Because look at this shit. We all do this. We listen to this stuff that people tell us and we want to believe it. And I get it, because you want to be loved. Water signs are very loving people. I'm not saying the other signs aren't too, but because our emotion, our base is water, we want a motherfucking love, right? We looking for some people who gonna be like, yeah, I want to love like you want to love. Let's love, right? But the people you've been attracting, sweetheart, they not giving it. And you have to take your time to figure out the right people. You have to put yourself on the pedestal and say, okay, if you can't come right, if you can't come without all this bullshit, because like I say, when you say you fucking love me, I want you to goddamn believe. I want you to fucking believe it, that you truly love me. And I want to, when you say it to me, I don't want it to come in the first fucking 5 seconds you know me. I want it to be some shit where, okay, this motherfucker done got to know me. They done seen me kirk out and crash out and all this shit. And they still saying that that's the kind of fucking love I want. I don't want you telling me this shit in the goddamn first 5 minutes of you meeting me and you don't even motherfucking know me. Let me take off the mask. Let's be authentic, and then we can talk about this type of love. But see, this takes time, sweetheart. This not some shit that's gonna happen in the first 5 seconds. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So you gotta let this old foundation, these old expectations, you gotta let them crash. You gotta let them crash to the ground. Okay, next card. The Fool. The Fool is talking about the current state. So you are preparing yourself to take this leap of faith when this new person comes, right? That's what Spirit is telling me with this card. And like I said, I think it's a beautiful thing. And I feel like you are on a damn vendetta for yourself. That you not finna allow nobody to step up into your energy and do no stupid shit to you no more. Okay? And so I think that's a beautiful thing. That you loving on yourself like that. Okay? Okay, here we go. Let's see what Spirit gonna tell you. Okay, yeah, see, you having realizations. You having light bulb moments, right? You ready to have them pancakes with that extra syrup and that butter, right? You ready to have them sweet times with somebody. But like I said, you got to give them sweet times to yourself first, okay? Next thing we're going to look at are the future influences. And then here, look, you got both. It's two pages of pages of pentacle cards in this deck, and you got both of them in your reading. This one is, we got strawberries. We had apples in the first one. This is strawberries. So again, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You want something long-term, stable, committed, all these things, but you have to give that to yourself. Okay? We keep thinking the people and the places and the things on the outside are what make us, but those are lies. Those were lies we were told. I don't feel like it was something that people told us to like fuck us over. I feel like that's what they truly believed. But the truth is, all of this stuff, all of this fertility, all of this happiness, all of the joy, all of the things that you want are not on the outside. They in here and in your heart. Okay? All right, let's go. Okay, Pisces. Ooh, your little kinky self. Look at the card. Kinky ways, baby. It says fantasies and fetishes, sexually open. Look at this. Bon chicka wow. I ain't mad at you, Pisces. You look, your person that's coming. I feel like y'all gonna be an energetic match when it comes to this. Okay? Whatever, the whips and the chains and whatever. Like I said, I ain't judging. Sex is sex, baby, because I'm a Scorpio. Whatever way is your way, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, as long as we all of age, don't matter. So with the page of Pentacles, Spirit is telling you your match in all the different ways is coming. Okay? All right, so in the future. So we got external influences next. This is the Hierophant is Taurus energy. It's talking about that higher level of commitment, right? Like you leveling up to reach that cup, that Ace of Cups, right? That love. But first you got to get that cup. You got to sip off that cup and give that love to yourself first. And once you do that, you're going to have the higher level of commitment. You're going to have the marriage, all of the things that you're wanting, okay? All right. Okay. Mm. Okay, so look, here we go. Spirit is telling you, right? We talking about external influences. So we talking about the two different directions in your life. So the first one we got is this lipstick evidence, the cheater, the backstabber, the one that pulled you into the third parties and didn't treat your heart right, right? Then we got must be love on the brain. This is your person, right? Honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. So what Spirit is telling you, which one you want, you're going to have to make the choice. That is what's going to get you to this higher level of commitment. You have to make the right choice in order to get here. Okay? All right. Okay. Like I said, let me love you down. That's what I hear. That's your person. They say, look. I love it, Pisces. I love it. Okay, next card we're going to look at are your beliefs, right? So the Empress card, Taurus Libra energy. So look, you got to believe you the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread, baby. You got to understand that you are divine. You are a divine counterpart, whether it's a divine feminine or a divine masculine. All right. This is about you realizing the comfort that you bring other people. Because when you look at this card, right, this deck, I love this deck. You see at the bottom it says mac and cheese, and you know mac and cheese is a comfort food, right? So you bring not only love to other people, Pisces, but you bring comfort. And you stepping into this nurturing energy, right? As a divine feminine or masculine, this is about you understanding what you bring to other people and placing the value on it that you keep placing on people, places, and things outside of you so that you can attract what it is that you truly desire. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Turned. This is the other one. My girl or guy wants to party all the time. So it says party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. All right. Some of you, this don't have to be talking about a Dusty and Crusty. It can be talking about you out there partying and stuff like that. And like I said, ain't nothing wrong with having a good damn time. But you also got to look at what you doing. Because like I keep telling y'all, you not your energy, your essence is not meant to be shared with everybody. Not like that. Not sexually. Okay, that's what spirit is telling you. This is not about you not being adult and not being able to make your decision. Make your own decisions. But spirit is telling you, if you out here with people and stuff like that, understand that if you out here sexually, you're creating soul ties that are not going to be easy for you to get rid of. Okay. Because like I said, that's why some of these people, you sleep with them and they fucking lose their mind. It's because your energy is pure, is divine counterpart energy. And that's not supposed to be given around to everybody. Okay? All right. So next thing we're gonna look at is favorable energy, right? So we got the Hermit. It's Virgo energy. You're healing yourself. I see it, Lassia. I see it where you say you healing. So look, spirit is mirroring that back to you with the Hermit card. So you are putting yourself first. Like I said, I feel like it's a thing where you willing to do it at all costs because you tired of your life, your love life being fucked up, right? So you could be reading up, trying to figure out how to do it properly. And also with the blues, it says scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. This could be what the healing is bringing out in you. For others of you, this could be talking about that old Dusty and Crusty, feeling the blues because you not letting them siphon your energy anymore. Okay. All right. Next card is talking about what is this? What's working against you? Yeah, what's working against you? It's the Eight of Pentacles, right? So this is talking about, some of you may not be doing the work that you need to do with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all may be trying to float, because I hear float on, float. It's an old song. Float, float, float on. But spirit is telling you, if you want this new person, right? You're gonna have to do the work. You can't just sit and be the old Pisces and think you're gonna step into a new one day. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna be in a new identity. It don't work like that. That's like me going to bed tonight thinking when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna be done lost, 5,000 pounds. It don't work like that. If it was that fucking easy, life would be way easier than what it is, right? So I'm saying all of this to say you got to be willing. It's how bad do you want it? I feel like some of you, I feel like it's a divide in here. Some of you get it. You get the concepts. You understand what it is you got to do. You willing to win at all costs to do whatever it is you got to do because you're sick of the status quo. You're ready for your life to change. Then there are some of you that feel like, oh, I'm just going to come in here and listen every week to what spirit is saying. And just eventually it's going to, I keep telling y'all, you better listen to what I'm telling you. Spirit is telling you there must be work that has to be done because I told you there is codependency. There are a lot of unhealthy things that you were either taught or you experienced in love that is creating a dynamic or continues to create a dynamic that is working against you. And I told you, this is not about saying, oh, Pisces is this and Pisces is bad and Pisces is that. That's not what the fuck we saying. What I'm saying is you cannot heal what you're not fucking aware of. If you don't understand what is happening with you, okay, you're not going to be able to fix it. Okay, so let me give an example. When you meet certain people and certain people come into your life, you got to stop looking at the dust ups that you get into with people and saying it's all on them, because spirit brings people into your life not just for you to have a relationship with them, but also for you to see, for them to mirror back certain things within yourself that you may not be looking at. Okay, so instead of getting upset if you and somebody else has a disconnect, spirit is telling you you need to start adopting the attitude of saying, okay, this should happen. Why is this happening? Is there a pattern? Is this something that I've been dealing with over a period of time? And if I have, what thoughts what I have to have in order to be experiencing what I'm experiencing, and that will help you to pinpoint what the issue is so you can fix it. Okay? And so if you want your relationships to change with some of these people, that's what you're gonna have to do. If it's somebody that's in the middle, sometimes it's fucked up and sometimes it's good, or you feel like the majority of it is good, but you got these little things here that fucking just stick in your craw. If you do that, you can kind of abate some of the shit that you don't like and have it be more of a, I don't know, of a healthier relationship. Okay. All right. Now I'm not talking about no Dusty and Crusty when I say that. Okay. Then we got the next card we're looking at are your hopes and fears. Okay. We got the Emperor. We had the Empress show up here. Now we have the Emperor, right? So you hoping for your divine counterpart, your divine match, right? Your perfect match, your kingdom spouse, whatever you want to call it. So again, this is Aries energy. It is talking about, again, standing in your power, knowing your worth, or your person coming in, somebody that stands in their power and knows their worth. But like I say, you have to be a mirror. You got to be aligned. You have to be a mirrored reflection of each other. And that takes time. It's not something that happens overnight because you got to go through a healing journey. Your person has to go through one as well. Hold on. Some of y'all, this person may have to get their money together, or you may have to get your money together. Okay? Then we got tiptoeing showing up here. This is talking about, somebody sneaking around in this energy trying to block the two of you from coming together. It could be your Dusty and Crusty. It could be your person's Dusty and Crusty going, talking about this. But this person is talking all kind of yang. They're revealing secrets. This says the cat's out of the bag. This is somebody very untrustworthy. Like I said, I hear shut it down, shut it down. So they're trying to shut down you and your boo coming together. Okay? All right, last card we're going to look at is the outcome for the relationship. And so we got the Five of Cups here. Let me clarify because I know what Spirit is talking about, but I just want them to give me the card so we can talk about it. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Spirit is telling you, if you don't want, let me start with this, with the Five of Cups. Heartbreak, breakup, separation. If you don't want heartbreak, breakup, separation again, Pisces, when it comes to your love life, you're going to have to take your head out of the fucking sand, take the blindfolds off, and start to look at the way people are showing up in your life. I don't give a fuck how long they've been there. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't give a fuck who it is. If I got to walk away from your ass, if all when they show you the flashing arrows in the movies and shit, if all the flashing arrows or my intuition is pointing towards me needing to walk away from somebody, I don't give a fuck who it is. I will walk away. And you got to be treacherous like that if you want your life to be different. And like I said, it's societally, people try to tell you the wrong shit, right? Don't listen, because this is your life, Pisces, and you have to make the changes that you need to make that are going to make sense to you so that you can have the type of life you want. Because if you keep trying to live your life for somebody else, all you're going to end up is fucking unhappy, frustrated, and just upset with it all. So Spirit is telling you, if you don't want to end up in five of cups energy, again, heartbreak, breakup, separation, you're going to have to take your hands off the wheel. You're going to have to be more discerning. You got to watch what people do. Fuck what they say. Lip service. People talk shit all the fucking time. It don't mean that they understand what's going on or that what they're telling you is the truth. People are trying to get their fucking needs met. Everybody don't have a, I'm not going to, let me back that up. I ain't going to say that. I was about to say everybody don't have a manipulative nature, but that's not true. Because we all try to get our needs met. And whether it's manipulation that is, I don't even know how the fuck to put that. Everybody manipulating everybody. That's what I feel like. But I feel like some people are manipulating to have an outcome that's good for both people. And some people are manipulating just to get what the fuck they want and don't give a fuck about you. And the ones that don't give a fuck about you, those are the ones that you got to watch out from. Or watch out for, Spirit is saying. Okay, so we also have platonic passion. It says you didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry, but you got to take the time, sweetheart, to look at the red flags, watch how this person is moving. This takes time. We ain't running no fucking sprint here. We are not trying to just fucking get somewhere. It's the journey that is the most important thing, not just the destination. Okay? The journey, the things that are, you got to look at the changes that are occurring within yourself, how you moving. You got to learn how to think about things, because things, let me explain this to you. You are healing yourself, right? So when you get into a relationship or situations with new people, your first inclination may be to do what the old identity used to do, the old Pisces used to do, because that's your reflex action, right? So you have to just slow down, okay? And think about, okay, let me think about what is going on here, okay? This is uncharted territory for me. It's the first time I'm having to go through this as identifying as a new Pisces. So let me get a chance to think about what's going on here and see what the fuck going on with this person. And like I said, go slow, because I'm telling you, even if somebody wearing a motherfucking mask, that fucking super glue gonna come off. That fucking tape, whatever they using to stick it on, it's gonna come off at some point in time. And you need to see what the fuck is under that before you make your decision on what it is you gonna do. Okay? All right. So let's get these other cards and see what else Spirit wants to tell you. I love them, baby. Imagine that. That's from the Nas song. The Nas song is just playing in if I rule the world in the back of my head the whole time I have soundtrack when I be channeling. That's part of the damn soundtrack. It was Nas today. Okay, so we got indecision Pisces. Okay, like I told you, two fish, right? Always make me think of that Erykah Badu song. That's why I always say that at the beginning of your reading. Two fish, one swimming upstream. So one is swimming in one direction, one is swimming in the other direction. You gotta learn how to use your, turn your indecision, turn that other fish, one or the other, in the same direction so you can have movement. It says you are afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. Baby, this is life, Pisces. We gonna make motherfucking mistakes. You supposed to fucking make mistakes, because that's the way you learn. Okay? But what I'm trying to get you to understand is we trying to put you in a place, Pisces, where if you do make a mistake, the damage is minimal. That's what we trying to do. That's why I say go slowly. That's why I say watch these motherfuckers. Watch all of them. Even if you think it's your person, take your fucking time. If you looking at any of the things that we talk about in these videos, and these people are doing this shit, you gotta have your list. Like I can't have this no more. I can't have this. I need the person to do this. I need the person to do that. So if some shit happening, you can say, okay, we not doing that, right? You got to always be vigilant and pay attention in the beginning, because you are making a change from one identity to the other. Once you get more comfortable with being the new Pisces and stuff like that, and these things become firsthand knowledge, and the initial thing you do, then you can relax a little bit more. But in the beginning, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? All right, but you're gonna have to make a decision. Not being decisive or not making a decision is still a decision, okay? Then we got okay, Pisces, self-neglect, this card here. Look at this person. Look, Pisces, it says you are neglecting your own needs and relationships. Practice self-care. We don't give it out to everybody no more. They get the overflow. If you ain't overflowing, there's nothing to give nobody, because what's in the cup is for you. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Stop giving till you don't have nothing left. This is why you be looking like this, okay? Get it together, Pisces. Come on now. All right, let's move on. Let's get some messages from your person. All right. Okay, your person is telling you, they say our love is real. It's safe for you to it's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it's safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels, and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. This shit is already in the bag, Pisces, if you do your part. If you do what you signed up to do. And what I mean by that, if you do your healing, if you start to work on what it is you came here to do, you got to be in as many areas of your life. You got to be And as much as you can, you got to have it, peaks instead of valleys. You got to do as much as possible. Okay? In order, because you and this person got to be equally yoked. Y'all, a lot of y'all know what it's like. Most of these relationships we've been in, we were not equally yoked with these people. And because of that, that's where the fucking disconnect happened. Okay? Because if you taking responsibility, you trying to be the best person you can, you loving yourself and trying to love on this person, and they not doing none of that shit. You're not equally yoked, sweetheart. You're not. You're the cup on the table in them relationships, and not this new person. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And so know that this love is real. That's what your person is telling you, okay? All right, we're going to get one more, and then we'll get the oracle card to close it out. Okay, we got career. All right, that's what I was just talking about. You need to start doing your mission, right? So it says it might be a while before we get to meet because I'm totally focused on my career now, and you need to be doing this as well. Because some of y'all, I'm telling you, this is a part of the contract that you signed. You told God, you told Spirit, you told the universe, you told Allah, whatever you call source. You told them in this contract that you was gonna come down here and do certain things to bring more light to the universe or to the earth on your own before you got together with this person. Okay. And then when you and this person come together, you gonna do it together. But you have to do this first. You got to get it going. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. All right. Let's get this oracle card and close it out. Okay, look, finances and career. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this has to be gotten together. So like I said, you and this person are marrying each other. So if they working on their career, Spirit is saying you need to be doing the same thing as well. Okay, then we got forgiving and learning. Pisces, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So some of you are hanging on to shit from the past and you got to let it go. Okay? All right, my fishies. That was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of any of my lives, the information is in the description box below. The link is the same for both. If you want memberships, go over to the subscribe button where the subscribe button normally is. It says join. Click on that. The levels and the pricing will come up. Please have a good day, a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. I love y'all. Keep swimming. You coming up. I'm going to give you another one this week too. All right? Bye.